Good afternoon. Today we will be diving into the realm of stopping power. Is it real or more delusional lies spread by those who carry 45? There are multiple ways to calculate stopping power, or more formally known as kinetic energy transfer. One of the formulas used to determine the standardized kinetic energy of a cartridge is the Taylor KO or knockout factor. This is equal to the mass of the bullet times the velocity of the bullet times the diameter of the bullet. You take that number and you divide that by 7,000, which is your conversion to grains pounds. And now if you're like me, before doing research on this topic, I didn't know such a formula existed. The factors contributing to stopping power that I'll be going over today will be temporary wound cavity, permanent wound cavity, and kinetic energy transfer. All right, to get this started, temporary wound cavity is the stretch of soft tissue within the first few milliseconds of impact. Cavitation can actually grow up to 10 times the size of the projectile. During this, a secondary explosion, or rather implosion, can occur, generating visible light. As the volume around the wound channel expands, it creates negative pressure while expanding, generating a very powerful vacuum. When it collapses in on itself, the gas is forced into the hole, which is compressed and heated to a single point of combustion. And the heat created from this event exceeds temperatures of our sun. All right, next we'll move on to permanent wound cavity, which is the space that is left by the soft tissue damage of the projectile. This can vary in size, and it can be deceiving externally, as damage may only appear to be a small hole. There could also be massive internal hemorrhaging. Kinetic energy transfer is the transfer of kinetic energy from a moving object to a motionless object. So an object in motion will have complete energy transfer if it is fully stopped in the motionless object. So if it passes right through, it has not dumped its entire kinetic yield and an exit wound is created. This is best case scenario, and there's a bit of misconception when it comes to exit wounds because it does mean more holes to plug. However, it means the round did not get to dump its full kinetic load into the target, which gives better odds of survival. This is why you can have better chance of getting back home if you're hit with full metal jacket or range ammo versus hollow points or defensive ammunition. Has modern ballistic science altered the way this topic can be measured? I'd say so, and in a few ways. Modern ballistic science can be broken down into internal, transitional, external, and terminal ballistics. Internal, acceleration before muzzle breach. Transitional, projectiles movement beyond the muzzle. External, or projectiles in flight. And terminal ballistics, being the projectile's point of impact. Ballistics gel is also a great representation of wound channeling, fragmentation, and tumbling. So, does stopping power actually exist? With everything considered, I'll sacrifice quantity over caliber any day. Stopping power aside, proper shot placement, training, and the mental clarity needed to put the round exactly where it needs to go will get you home on the worst day of your life. Thank you for your time.